Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Sunday. Hope your day is going well. Mine has gone good. I haven't done a ton of things today, but I plan to paint some more tonight. I painted a little bit this morning. I have just kind of taken it easy today. I slept in a little bit, rested, did a few little small chores that were easy, nothing heavy lifting, anything like that. But yeah, today has been a good day. I feel good. I hate when I cough because that hurts. Oh, but how is everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend. And tomorrow is Monday, time to go back to work. So I have a cute little autumn harvest sign. It has a pumpkin, has a sunflower, and two little, what are they? Blackbirds? Oh, crows. Crows. They are blackbirds, but they're crows. Anyways, it has a little heart in the center. So it has a pumpkin on here. It says Autumn Harvest with a pumpkin that has a sunflower, two crows, and a heart. There we go. How's that? Anyways, if you're out there watching, just say hello. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. Let me take a drink. Water always seems to help, right? Anyways, it's gonna kind of match this sign up here. It's the same type. It's a palette sign, but it's gonna be different colors, of course. So I'm getting ready to make a set of them, basically 6 for my craft show, and I thought I just need to make one for you guys, and then I'll see if I like those colors. I wasn't sure on the background color for the palette part. I'm kind of going off what the design had, what the person had originally designed, and we'll see how that looks. I might change it on the next one. But anyways, just say hello if you're out there watching. Let me share to VIP. Let's get started. Turn down the volume, darling, because you know you always mess that up. Oh my goodness. And I try not to cough. It actually really does hurt to cough, but I'm feeling so much better. I mean, day by day, just a little bit better each day. So yeah, and tomorrow will be my first full day. I don't know why I do that. It's from talking. I cough because I talk. Anyways, tomorrow's my first full day back of work and doing my Facebook Live in the morning, trying to get back into my routine. However, I work from home, so if I need to go lay down and take a little nap during the day, I will do that. So I'm going to still give myself slack at least another week as far as that, and I'm not going to be lifting heavy stuff for a while. I'm not going to mess this surgery up. Not going to do it again. Anyways, let me see who's here. Just say hello. I know a lot of you guys are out doing stuff. I didn't take pictures of the scarecrows, but I will, Karen. I finished up another scarecrow this morning. I saw your message. I will take pictures. I actually have to post the one that I just finished this morning. So I did a mini one. So I did a little mini one. But hey Tina, how are you? Hi April. Hi Lori. Hi Julie. Hi Janine. Thank you, Tina. I'm just surprised that I feel so well. Hey Karen Ross. Hi Betty. Hi, Carol. Thank you. Hi, Holly. And yes, I will definitely get the scarecrows pictures taken. Sorry, Kristen, on the 9th. So the 9th, and the 9th is, today is the 7th. So on Tuesday. So Tuesday morning, customers will be able to order the new stuff. So kind of exciting, right? I'm excited for you guys. So there's a couple of things that, well, I know one for sure that was not in when we got to order, and it's supposed to be there. I hope it is. Okay, so I don't know for sure. They haven't verified for sure, but so the Nutcracker was not available when designers were able to order. I know they said it's going to be later. They were hoping that it was going to be for the 9th. I hope so. Has anybody heard? Anybody? I'm hoping it's available on Tuesday. I don't like to keep making multiple orders, but I will, because that thing is going to be fabulous. And it is, they said it's kind of like a puzzle, the pieces. I remember seeing it at leadership and wondering how are they going to do this, and then seeing the actual cutouts, and they have it so that it's like a puzzle, it fits together. So instead of having the great big tall nutcracker shipped like that, it's pieces that fit together. So I'm hoping, cross your fingers. I don't know, I think it's going to be but there might be a couple things that sold out, but don't worry, they've already reordered. They already have stuff on its way. So if you see something that says sold out, don't stress. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. So hey Lynn, how are you? Hi Karen Ramonko. Hi Darlene. Hi Shelly. Hi Michelle. You're welcome, Kristen. Anytime, girlfriend. I am here to help you guys. Hey Karen West. Okay, let's get started on this. Let me see. I think it's my camera that's crooked. Let me just, there. That's better. That's better. Just barely. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, and I am still wearing just sweatpants. I have not put my jeans back on because I didn't want it to hurt my belly. So I'm hoping by the end of this next week that I'll be able to do that. Isn't this cute? I think this is adorable. So we have the crows. You know what? I'll get my board out here. We have jute to put up at the top. Okay, we have our colors over here. I'm going to do the background. I'm going to do burlap. Okay, and then my pumpkin is going to be spice pumpkin. The red heart is going to be country red. Sunflower is going to be true okra. The center of the sunflower and the stem and the words autumn harvest, they're going to be dark chocolate. Black for my crow. Yellow for its beak. The green on here is Hauser light green. And then there's white eyeballs for the crows. Okay, let's move this and let's get painting. Hi, Linda. How are you? Okay. So where are you at? Because it is hot. It's hot here. It's 83. But that's not, you know what? It could be hotter. My sister sent me a thing this morning. I can't remember. I'll have to look at it really quick. It was 100 and something. It was really hot. Hey, Patricia, thank you. I am doing really good. I really, really am. I'm really happy that everything has gone so well. My sister sent me a thing this morning. 105. The high was going to be 115. Holy cow. That is too hot. Hey, guys, let's put some new tape on this. Mesa, Arizona. Oh, my goodness. So my son was over visiting from Santan, Arizona. And so you know, he was here yesterday, and they're at the beach today. Out there enjoying the cool weather, and then they'll go back to the heat. He's like, I don't think I like the heat. Well, I remember living in Glendale, and I remember it was so stinking hot in the summer that basically lived in the swimming pool. I was a young mom then, and I babysat one child. I had my daughter, and I babysat one child. I don't think I could have handled more than one back then, because, you know, when you're a new mom, it's really hard. You aren't used to that. So we kind of just lived in the pool, basically. I made sure they had sunscreen, and we'd be in the shade too, but it was nice and cool in there. We did not have good air conditioning in our apartment, and there's no way that it could keep up with that kind of heat. I think it was a wall unit, and so it probably only cooled one room. Yeah. And when we moved here to Lakeside, our rental house that we lived in only had a wall unit, and it would get really hot. I did daycare, so we would run that wall unit and get the whole house cool, and then close all the windows, all the blinds. Well, we had the windows closed, but all the blinds, and we have movie days, or we go to the backyard and be in there's a jacuzzi, but we wouldn't heat it. So yeah, those hot days were hard for us, for sure. But here, you know, once in a while it'll get up to like 110, 112, but not very often. It doesn't happen very often. We're usually like 105 is the highest usually. Sometimes it doesn't even get that hot here in Lakeside. Inland is a lot different than down by the ocean. By the ocean, it's a lot cooler. So, oh, you're from southern Indiana. Oh yeah, I bet it's humid there, huh? Hey Sylvia. I am doing so good. I'm really happy. Now, Luann, you are just dying there. Currently 117. Holy cow. That is way too hot, girlfriend. Karen says, did be first crafting live since May. Had fun and finished off a couple of jars. Oh, that's awesome, Karen. Good job. Good job getting back on that horse. I know. You know, sometimes it's not a bad thing to take a break. There's times when I think I need to take a break, but then I'm like, oh, I can't. I just can't. I can't take a break. I took a little bit of a break, guys, but, you know, if I had to, I could and I would, but I actually feel really good. So, okay, so new tape, guys. I'm just turning the ends under. So now we have new tape because it wasn't very sticky. Hey, Billy, how are you? Hi, Laura. A lot cooler. Carol, let's see. I'm not sure who you're asking where they are. Let's see. Carol is... my phone is not it has not caught up with all the things, so it's hard to see. Luann is in Nevada. Henderson? Are you in Henderson, Nevada? You are in one of those areas. Very, very hot. Okay, let's go ahead and put all the pieces on here. We're just going to kind of dissect this. Is your painting board made of wood? Yes, this is MDF. So it's just a piece that's MDF. Oh, Karen, that horse is hot. Oh, you're so funny. You are hilarious. Okay, so this is part of the palette board. We'll just put the pieces here. And then we have the words, Autumn Harvest. Be careful when you have brand new tape. Be careful of the words so that they don't break when you're peeling it up because this is going to be really sticky. Okay, we have the brown center and we have our sunflower. We have the leaves. We have our crows. Yeah, that I couldn't remember the name of. Right. Okay, let me see. Where do I want to put that? Okay, we have a heart. We have a spacer. You don't have to paint your spacer. That just goes to the side. Henderson. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So, hey, Lori, thank you so much. I am really feeling great, guys. I'm so blessed to have basically feel like I sailed through this surgery and have the option to just take a little nap when I need to. I actually did earlier. I actually slept for just a little bit before this. Okay, I'm just going to turn this upside down, even though this piece goes on the other side, but I'm going to kind of make the curves so they kind of go together. I know there's some people that have had a really hard time with this surgery. One of them being my friend that had it the week before me. She had a really hard time and was nauseous. And once that happens and you start throwing up, then you start having issues. So thankfully, I didn't have that. I'm really grateful. So, hey, Melanie, how are you? San Diego has many climate zones. Exactly, Sylvia. It really does. It really, really does. And even like up in the high desert, up at my cabin, it gets hot up there. I'll check and see what it is. I bought an air conditioning unit last year to go up there because when I go up there and it's super hot, it's just uncomfortable. So I wanted to make sure that when I go up there, that I can go up there and I can paint and I can watch movies and sleep at night and not be dying, basically. So I have a little wall unit that I bought up there. It's kind of like a portable one. It's not really a wall unit. It's an upright. But you open up the window and it has this little thing that you slide out there and it collapses down to a certain size. And then you put the tube out there and it actually does cool that one room really good. Gets it like AC cold in there. But you have to put a little bowl because it has condensation that comes out, which is kind of odd to me. But yeah, there's like a little drip pan type thing. So, okay, so this color is burlap. And I am just going to, I think we're just going to do this. It's kind of a wash. I watered it down. And this is our background color on our sign, on the pellet sign. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that. And then we could actually do some dry brushing. We could dry brush with some brown on it. I think that would be kind of cute. Could do that. Oh, you're 73 right now. Yeah, Tuesday is launch day. Yep, Tuesday is launch day. So in the morning, probably 8 a.m. Pacific time is my guess. So we'll see. It's 83. It's 83 where I am, and you're 73. Are you Chula Vista or which, Sylvia? I'm not sure exactly where you are. Let's see. Big Bear. Oh, Big Bear's 87. Yeah, Big Bear's 87 right now. So with the high of 91 on Monday. And so yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I had surgery. Yes, I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy, and also a bladder repair, because big babies do a number on your bladder. I put myself up in the corner, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind talking about stuff like that. I feel like we can educate others. We can help others, because I'm never afraid to talk about stuff that I'm not embarrassed. You know, I had big babies. I lifted heavy stuff all my life. I've worked hard labor. I worked in the potatoes all my life, you know, as a kid. I worked in the warehouse. I helped clean the warehouse. I've always lifted heavy stuff my entire life, you know. I've never just let myself bring in, you know, 1 or 2 bags of groceries. I'll bring in 4 or 5. When I did daycare, I would have a child in a front pack, a child in a backpack, and I'd be pushing the stroller with 3 or 4 kids in it. So always, I've done a lot to cause this havoc with my body, and also having big babies. So my biggest baby was almost 10 pounds. So anyways, it was time, because guys, I just, you know, you go to the restroom and 2 minutes later you feel like you have to go again. So they fixed that. So I'm so glad, because that's just so annoying and inconvenient. Okay, so the brand I'm using is dark chocolate. So I never mind talking to you guys about this stuff. I'm an open book. If you don't want to hear it, then just scroll on by. Because I feel like we can help each other. We, you know, maybe somebody else has the same problem. You had an abdominal hysterectomy in 88. Oh gosh, yeah. And it's so different. Okay, so it's so different now, Sylvia. They do everything. They do everything through those little teeny tiny holes. So they don't cut your belly open. They go in and they do the bikini cut, and the bikini cut's really low. So basically a cut where you could still wear a bikini if you wanted to. Well, not that I want to, but yeah. So the hole's down there, and then where the opening where they could pull everything out. Okay, so that's like the major cut where they open you up and pull your organs out and all that stuff. So then the area, they go through your belly button, they go through a bunch of other little keyhole basically areas, and that's where the instruments go in. So mine was actually, yeah, Linda, definitely. I mean, definitely. Mine was robotic. So mine basically was the doctor telling, or the surgeon telling the robot what to do, which is different from what my friend had too. So every place is different. This is Kaiser, and they really did a great job. I'm happy. I'm very happy with my surgery. I'm happy with the results so far. It was just such an inconvenience. You know, we go somewhere and it's like, okay, where's the closest restroom? Because Darlene needs to go probably 3 or 4 times. Yep. So anyways, I'm happy to have it done. I'm still healing. The full healing process is 6 weeks. So I will not be lifting heavy stuff for at least 6 weeks, maybe longer. Probably the first time I'll lift heavy stuff is at the end of August when I do my craft show. Well, Nurse in the Meds. Oh gosh. Okay. Chris says, I have worked hard in manufacturing, babysitting for a long time, and now watching. Yes, yes. Our bodies go through so much. Women are not made to do all of that. Honestly, we're not. We're not strong like men, and so we still do the same things, and it just kind of takes its toll on our insides. Men don't have those things on their insides. They get their hernias, granted, because my husband has had his hernia repairs done, but from lifting heavy stuff. We get other things, you know. We it hurts our organs. So it makes it so you have to have a hysterectomy. It makes it so they have to lift your bladder up and put something under it so that it supports it. But anyways, there we go. That's Karen, you had side cuts, bikini cuts, and the 5 holes. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I am really looking forward to that. Not having to have all that. Kristen said, I had hysterectomy after 3 surgeries. Everything is out in your late 30s and went right into menopause and also had the bladder sling. Well, you've been through it then. You've been through it. So I feel like, you know, mine probably wasn't as much as what you went through. So anyways, I'm feeling good. I am still resting when I need to. And I slept really good last night. Really good. I took the very last one of my pain pills that I have. I have Motrin and Tylenol right now. That's what I have left. That's it. But it you know, really does a trick. This thing with the cough though, that really hurts. That actually hurts. When you cough and you have stitches in your belly, yeah, it hurts. So, okay, so black, our red was Country Red. We'll do a second coat. Our green was Hauser Medium Green. The yellow is True Ochre, dark chocolate, burlap, and then I'm going to use Spice Pumpkin for this. All right. So this is layered. The pumpkin is layered. I have this big brush. I was limited on what I had in my drawer. I have a whole bunch that I've been using that are out in the kitchen that I washed, but they're not dry. And so sometimes if they're not dry, there might be a tiny bit of other color of paint in there, and I don't want it to get on anything. So I decided I'm just going to use whatever I have in my drawer. And this is one of them. Great big one. Hold a pillow. Yes, if I had a pillow in here with me, that would be great. I do that when I'm out there. So I do have pillows close by. I guess I need to bring one in here. I'm looking around. Do I have a pillow? I don't, but yeah, definitely need to hold something against it. It does hurt a little bit when that happens. But that's basically the only pain. And guess what? There's a hair in here. How did that happen? Okay, let me try to get it out. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. All right, let's dry this. Let's get the second coats on. We will ink everything and then we'll glue it together. This is actually a really quick project. The only details is the beak and the eyeball and inking, of course. Okay, so let's dry. I know, I love the Spice Pumpkin. Me too. Me too. Oops, I missed a little bit. So yeah, it's so funny last night. I went to bed early and I got up late. And I did wake up a couple times during the night to take my medication, but yeah, I slept really soundly. So tomorrow I have to get up early. So I'm going to train myself. I have to do it. I've got to get up early again and stay up and do the Facebook Live. And then if I have to lay back down, then that's just what I have to do. Put your arm across your belly. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. How organized you are. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try. I really try. So I have 6 of these out on my paint table in my shop area, ready to paint. I think I'm gonna like the color. I kind of want to do some dry brushing on this. Let me just make sure it's completely dry. I'm kind of thinking some dry brush with brown. That's what I'm thinking with the dark chocolate. What do you guys think? Let me find a brush to dry brush with. I'm sure I have one in this drawer somewhere. Yep, I do. There we go. Okay, so let's just do some dry brushing. So if I'm going to dry brush this, I also have to dry brush this. I'm only going to put just a little bit, okay? I'm not going to do a lot. And it's going to be the dark chocolate. So I have to only put a little bit because the words are dark chocolate. So it's just barely, okay? So it's going to be just barely. So I'm going to take my brush. These are little chippy brushes. I'm going to put it into the dark chocolate over here, and then I'm gonna go on my paper towel, and I'm gonna get almost every bit of that off. Okay, so I'm just getting off as much as I can, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit, okay, and mainly like the edges will have more. Does that make sense? And then I'm gonna be going up and down on this one, but I'm gonna go across on here. So just a little bit, and edges, do edges, maybe a little bit. Oh, these are going to be ink, so it's not going to matter. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit up and down. You aren't really going to see it, guys. Not that much. It's just like, just a little bit. Maybe I took off too much paint. Let's try taking off not as much paint. So we can get a little bit. You can just barely see it. Okay, we are going to ink edges. We do need to put second coats on stuff. Okay, so it just did a little bit. It just gives it a little bit of color. Okay, let me move that. Let's do our second coats on everything. Let's start with the pumpkins. I really want them to be solid, and this brush has enough paint in it. I got enough paint the first time to paint it twice. So and go over all that. This is one of those cheaper brushes. Remember the ones that broke about a week ago? I was painting. This is one of those. This is one of those that's probably going to snap if I push too hard. Okay, so there's that. Let's do our red. So, no, that's not red. That's black, Darlene. Oh, green. Let's do our green. Let's do our green second coat on green. Yellow doesn't need it. Actually, red's looking okay. I'll leave red. So I think now our little crows need their details. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get my stylus. I'm going to put some of the yellow here. Almost missed the fall project. Oh, thank you. I'm doing really good. I really am feeling well. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so there's the beak. And then we're going to have just a little bit of white for the eyeball. And then we can dry everything and we can ink the edges. So it really is pretty easy. I just use my stylus. You can use a brush if you want to. I'm just going to use the stylus to do the beak. This is the deep ochre, the same color as the sunflower. I'm just using my stylus to paint it in. Okay, so I'm going to do both of them. Just like that. Sorry, I got so froggy in my throat. Okay, and then I'm going to use the other end for the eyeball because it doesn't need to be as big. All right, oops. Now it's going to be big because I have to compensate. I kind of made an oopsie. All right. Let me just get a paper towel and I'll wipe this off and we're going to dry and then we'll ink everything and we will be ready to glue together. That's how quick this project is. Honestly, it just goes together so fast. I love projects like this because I can paint 6 of them in probably 2 hours. I can paint 6 and then it's another hour to ink and glue everything together. So they're roughly about, when I'm doing 6 of them, for craft shows, they're probably 30 minutes each is what they end up being. Okay, really got to get that beak and the eyeball dry, but you don't want to have your heat gun on it the whole time because it'll start bubbling up. So I'm just kind of going back and forth because, you know, inevitably I'm going to mess it up, right? But I want to be able to ink the edges. So if I don't get it dry, I can't ink the edges because it'll come up on my ink pad. Okay, I think we're good, but we're gonna do that last. So we'll do the little crows last. We'll take everything off, and okay. So I did put brand new tape. So remember that brand new tape. It's gonna be harder to get this off. Okay, so just be careful with the words. The words are the things that's gonna break. Autumn harvest. Okay, so you're going to be really careful as you're pulling it up. Just kind of put your hand under it. It's kind of a trick. There we go. And actually it was kind of hot, so that worked perfectly. Okay, got my pumpkin. It's going to be like this. I'm just going to assemble it here. Then I'm going to take everything apart and I'm going to ink all the edges. That goes there. Our little spacer goes here. We have the stem. We have, so the spacer here, that's where one of the crows sits on that, okay? And then the other crow goes down at the bottom like that. And then you have your sunflower and you have the center, okay? So I know a bunch of you guys have already purchased this, so I wanted to be able to show you it so that you know how it paints up, okay? But like I said, you can use any color you want. I was kind of iffy on the background, but I kind of like it like that. So let me move this board. This board is probably 2 pounds. I'm probably not supposed to lift this board. I should weigh it. It's kind of heavy. Okay, let's ink stuff. Yeah, I had time with them yesterday. It was really nice yesterday. They didn't come over today. They are at the beach. So he's out there enjoying. I think my daughter went to the beach with them. I'm just not up to that. I'm not up to trudging through the sand, and I can't go in the water because I can't get anything wet right yet. So yeah, I have to take a shower. I can't take a bath, so I can't go in the ocean for sure. And I don't want to get sand in the wrong places. So they're having fun. I got to spend time with them yesterday, and I'm happy about that. So I need to go over to Arizona and spend some time over there with them. Okay, happy harvest. Nope, not happy harvest. Autumn harvest, but happy harvest would be cute too. I was trying to think of other things. I didn't do anything different for the ones that I'm doing for my craft show. I just did autumn harvest. Hey Sarah, how are you? Helping your husband haul in your husky workbench. Oh yay! I saw you're cleaning everything out of your workroom or wherever your ceramics were. That's awesome. So hey Kimberly, how are you? Oh Lori, you'd love to buy this too. Yes, I love this one. It's fun. Okay, so just let me know. Let me know. And no one wants sand in certain places. Exactly. I'm sorry. But you know, when you've had surgery, you definitely don't want sand in those places. But yeah, you don't want sand in those places regardless of having surgery or not. I just know that I have to wait to take a bath for a long time, many moons. It's at least 2 weeks. I can shower, but that's it. So, but no baths for a while. So definitely no going in the ocean. Yeah, that would be a no-no. I'd be in trouble. My there's like some paint in the center. Let me get something. Maybe a Q-tip would be better. Let me get a Q-tip. There's paint like in the center right here. There we go. Get that out of there. It's actually dried, but I didn't know that. So I'm just trying to ink all the edges, get this all done. We'll glue it together, and then hey, I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to make 6 of these guys. And I actually really like the colors. I like this color. I think it's kind of a cute color. I know. I bet your craft room is going to be really awesome, Sarah. I really wish I had a big room. I don't. This room is small. It's 8 foot by 9 foot. It's really small in here. My shop is big, but my shop has the lasers and all the shipping and all of that. The desks, the computers. Yeah, I just need a room where I can just paint. I just need a paint room. I have that set up at my cabin, my living room at my cabin, because nobody goes up there with me anymore because their lives are so busy. My living room is my paint room. But I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do my room upstairs and just do a studio up there, because I could do a permanent room upstairs and have all my supplies and then never have to take it down. And if somebody came to visit, then too bad. Too bad. They just have to not go upstairs. Right? So I'm kind of thinking that. And that way I'd have a nice view too, because the room upstairs has the sliding glass door, and it looks out to the trees and the neighbor's cute little cabin behind me. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I want to do that. Not this year. I have to wait until I feel lots better. Okay, just inking around everything, and then we'll glue things together. See how this looks. This would be cute with raffia, but I'm resisting. I'm actually resisting the raffia this year. I'm just doing other stuff. Yours is a 20 by 24. That is big. That's great. How fun. That is a huge room. Hi, Pam. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. I love fall too. I love Halloween. So I can't wait to start doing Halloween stuff too. Okay, autumn harvest, that's going to go there. I want to make sure I get those in place. So you can kind of see where there's a notch right here, and then right, it starts again right there. It goes right here in between. It makes it look like these are two separate boards, but for stability, that is together. So doesn't that make sense? I mean, it just really is pretty smart. I'm going to sit down. Getting tired. Darlene's going to sit down because she's getting tired. Okay, I'm probably going to take a little nap after this. I actually took a nap about an hour ago. I was doing some research on a dog that I was trying to help somebody find, and I couldn't find the post. I don't know what I did with it, but I know that I saw their dog posted that somebody had found it, but I couldn't find it, and I just laid my head down, basically right across my keyboard. And I took like a 20-minute nap. I just was tired all of a sudden. Stuff like that has stressed me out lately. It's just a lot. It's mental tiredness, guys. I am mentally tired of doing all the lost dog stuff. It's so sad how many dogs are lost right now. So sad. And the fact that a lot of them were turned in like right away. Some shelters were actually open on 4th of July up in other areas. Here they were not, but a lot of dogs were turned in on the 5th. So the 5th, they don't count that. Then they count the 6th. Today's the 7th. Tomorrow's the 8th. If people don't pick their dogs up by tomorrow, then on the 9th, and tomorrow they're closed. Shelters are closed tomorrow on Mondays, most of them. Some in LA are open, but so tomorrow counts as a day. But if they're not there first thing Tuesday to pick their dogs up, their dogs are available to be adopted. Yeah. So I'm trying to get people. I'm like, you need to check every single shelter in San Diego. You cannot just check the shelter that's close to your house, because if somebody found your dog and then they were at somebody's house for 4th of July and they saw a dog on the road along the way and they stopped and picked it up and they went to their house and they live in Alpine or they live in Lakeside, that dog is going to Sweetwater instead of that dog going to the San Diego shelter. So I'm like, you guys, you need to check every single shelter for your dog. So it's stressing me out a little bit. I'm like, I feel like I'm their babysitter right now. I'm just helping so many people. I was helping so many people that Facebook shut me down from sending new messages. So I can only send messages to people that I already have been sending messages to. I can't send any They did it to me 2 days ago. I got shut down. I got shut down again today. So all the new people, I can't send them. They have to PM me first. Because I'm helping too many people. I know. So, all right. Yeah, so it's a little stressful because there is a timeline. There is a timeline on when these dogs have to be picked up. It's only a 3-day stray hold. So if your dog was lost and turned in right away, then they have to pick up Tuesday morning, or their dog's going to be adopted out that same day. So anyways, I'm a little stressed for these people. I'm a little stressed for them because I feel bad. I'm like, you need to be proactive. You need to check every shelter. You need to go online right now and see if they're registered. Because you can see the ones that are being held right now. You can see when their stray hold's going to be up, when they're available for adoption. It will say. But okay, so I'm just gluing everything together. And of course, I had many people send me things. Is this Chloe? Is this Chloe? So of course we haven't found her yet. You know that. You know, if I did, I would be going live right away. I would be shouting from the mountaintops. All right, I'm just going to put some glue right on that spacer. That little crow is going to go right there. This little crow is going to go down here at the bottom. Just like that. And then we have our sunflower in the center. And then we have, I'm just going to carefully put some on here. And it's going to, I'm going to twist that so that the glue is kind of distributed there. Press that down. Make sure everything is in place. Okay. And not going to move. And then we're going to do our jute. And we're done. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. What color is the pumpkin? The pumpkin is spiced pumpkin. Yeah, it's spiced pumpkin. Yeah, I can tell you any of the colors if you want. Okay, let me wipe the end of this. I go through so many paper towels. So we have spiced pumpkin, we have country red, we have our black, we have deep ochre. This is medium Hauser green is the green. And then dark chocolate. And I just kind of did a wash. And then this here is burlap. It's an older color, burlap, I think. And I watered it down. So, oh, look at it's still leaking. It is still leaking. I gotta hurry and put that lid on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the jute. Okay, so everything should be solid now. You know, it's that fast, guys. That's why I love the glue, is because it's not moving now. You can't move that. It's solid already. So I can go ahead and put my jute on. I know, isn't it so cute? I think it's just so fun. So I'm going to double this because, like I said, this jute that I got recently is thinner than normal. So I'm going to double it and then thread it through. Going to tie my knot. Scissors, please. Where'd they go? In my drawer. Okay, tie a knot there and then thread it through. Okay, so you're going to fold this in half and pinch it. Okay, pinch that right there and go through the hole to the back. Pull that all the way through. Make sure it's laying flat. Okay. And then pinch that. Pull it up through here. Figure out how long do you want this to be. Okay. I like mine. Excuse me. Hiccup. I don't want it to be too long. I want it to be about like that. So see how it's going to hang. And then I'll tie my knot. And then I'll cut it. I think it's great. I love it. I love fall stuff. So I'll take a picture of my scarecrows I've been making. They're the ones from last year. Some of you guys probably already have them, the scarecrow gnomes. But they are super cute. And then there's a new one that I made. I did a little mini one. So I just did it holding like a mini pumpkin. And he has a striped hat. It's really cute. I'll take pictures and show you guys. I haven't posted him yet for sale, but I'll do that. I'll put that kit up there. All right, guys. I think we're done. Yay. All right. There we go. Okay. This can be on the hanger. So you know the little hanger thing? It'll hang almost to the ground. Okay. But it can go up on my wall here. I can put a little Well, this would go right up to here, but I think that's not going to show. So there's really no point in it going. That's too high. That's too high. It's not going to show for you guys. It should go like right there. So I'll have to pound a nail right in there. Yeah. When we're done. Not right now. All right. Do you love it? I think it's so cute. I think it's super cute. It's really fun. And I could do other words if you really wanted some other words. I just haven't done that. I think I'm going to do this guy up here that says, You're My Sunshine. I'm going to put Hello Fall on mine because I need to make 6 of those. I usually do, if it's something small, if it's an ornament, I'll usually do 12 of each. If it's a sign or a gnome, I'll do 6 of each of those for my craft show. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry. That's telling me to take my medicine. It's actually in my pocket. Sorry about that, guys. I know that's really loud, but I live by my alarm on my phone. I do. I live by my alarm. It tells me, because it's 5 o'clock right now, it tells me it's time to take your medicine. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll probably take a little bit of a nap. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great evening. Thanks for being here. I'll be here in the morning. I'm hoping to be here at 6:30 a.m. Don't panic if it's a little bit later, because I'm going to try to be on time. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. I think it's mighty cute. See you tomorrow. Bye.